where does this phrase that we hear often, what are the odds of that happening? Which is a coincidence. Where does that fit into the whole thing?
I like it, coincidence. I quite like. People ask me that. Oh, what's the chances of that happening? Well, no. Most of the time, you can't put a number on it. I was actually giving a talk in Bangalore recently, just before in December, and I was talking about this and talking about coincidences, and a woman in the audience said, "Oh yes, well I got a nice one. 4-digit number on a number plate of her motorbike, whatever, was matched the PIN number on her father's credit card, on a credit card or something." And somebody else put their hand up and said, "I've got the same," which was quite remarkable because, a 4-digit number, the chance of a match to that is about 1 in 10,000. I had about, more than 100 in the audience, I'd say, 120 in the audience. But even so, I was a bit lucky. If there's enough opportunities for something to happen, it will happen. I mean, winning the lottery, the Euro Millions lottery, is 1 in 170 million chance of winning. People win. Just because people buying enough tickets, there's a microscopic chance. I worked out and I didn't put this in the book, I should have. The English lottery at the moment, I think, is a 1 in 60-something million chances. Turns out that if you've got a bath and you fill it full of rice, it's about 60 million grains of rice you can fit in I didn't try it, but I have I've looked at the volume taken up by, a kilogram of rice, counted the rice. So the chance of winning the UK lottery is if you have an entire bath full of rice, and one of them was a magic grain of rice, golden grain, and you put your hand in and picked out 1 grain of rice, that's the chance of winning the UK lottery.
Wow.
But people win it.
Yes. Right.
Because enough people buy tickets. So you've got to, the chance of you winning is so microscopic, pulling out that particular grain. I did a thing for a TV program once where I'd got a golden grain of rice stuck to my finger with glue. So I put my hand in the bath and pulled out the rice, and there was the golden grain of rice.
Oh boy, there would have been a few jealous people out there.
Yeah, I know. We did own up that it was a cheat. Yeah.
And let me give you a coincidence from my side. I have had an arranged marriage.
Yep.
We were in the house just about when we got engaged. My wife's parents and my parents were in the house, and my uncle was there, and they got talking, and my mom and my father-in-law were from the same school in Sangli, which is a remote part of Maharashtra.
Yeah.
And then we started calculating which batch, and they were part of the same school. It just so happened that they hadn't been in touch, so they were classmates.
As unlikely, but you're marrying within a certain a certain class of people, a certain group of people. It's like going on holiday and meeting someone you know, because the people you know all go to the same places on holiday. It's a great story. I love it. I bet it's not unique, though. I bet it's not unique.